Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Vamps speaker, and who we got on the show today?
You got King Most Wanted.
King Most Wanted. First of all, you're super, super young, and you just dropped your new project. Time for the Throne on 11/11. That's a perfect drop. That's a nice little manifestation.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get into your latest project before we backtrack on who King's Most Wanted is, because you're very popular and you have a really, really solid fan base. And I definitely wasn't aware of how solid your fan base is, because you got a lot of people definitely rocking with you. So let's talk about this project, this 18-track project that you just dropped. And every track is like less than 3 minutes. Some is less than 2 minutes. So how did you come up with your concept for Time for the Throne?
Like some of them, most of them is under 3 minutes, because that's what I like to do. Like I just like to put like one verse, unless it's a future. So like they'll be like, damn, I wish it was longer, and like they'll replay it, and you feel me, they'll play it more. And the concept behind it is basically like, I'm just saying, like, it's time for the throne, like it's my time right now.
I feel that for sure. I definitely feel that for sure. And you have heavy influences, like you've mentioned before in the past, that you're heavily influenced by basically Southern rappers. So you got Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, and guys like that. But you have a very West Coast feel to almost all of your music. And I know you're obviously from San Bernardino. But what influenced Time for the Throne sound-wise?
I just like, I wanted to show that I could do all type of feelings and vibes. So like there's pain songs on there, there's like love songs, there's turned up songs. It has every feeling.
Definitely. And you know what, a couple of questions reminds me of a modern 21 Questions, by the way, because you had a lot of questions, but you didn't say you had 21. But let's get into a couple of questions. Like, what inspired that song for you?
At the time I was just taking drugs a lot. I'm sober now, but I was taking drugs a lot, and I was just thinking like, I want a different high. Like I want to get high off of love. Okay.
I wasn't expecting that answer. So I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little taken aback, because I feel like we're kind of turning the tide on the toxic, even though you do, like, let's be honest, you make some toxic ass music. You make it for the people that you would call those future Bible readers. You feel me? I'm talking about Future the rapper. Yeah. But so I like that you actually said that. So let's get into your writing style, because you do freestyle most of your music, if not all of it, in one take, correct?
Yeah.
So what made you not want to, because a lot of people do pen to paper to try to come up with whatever, but you just go straight off the dome. Who's inspired you to be able to do that, or if anybody or not?
I just like, sometimes it's like when I write, sometimes like it be like I get stuck on certain stuff, so I'll just freestyle in the studio. But sometimes I don't do it in one take. I'll like say something, and if I don't like that, I'll delete it. I'll tell the engineer to delete it, and then I'll punch back in and I'll say something else, and that part will be what I want.
Oh wow. I'm definitely feeling that. If I could rap, I probably try to do everything straight off the dome. Just try to get it all in one take, because I know it's a headache to get in the studio and have to keep going back and forth and run that back, do this over. Like, it could be so time consuming. But your most popular track, what I'm seeing right now is gaining a lot of traction, is Want Her as a Friend. So let's talk about that a little bit. Who inspired that track? Because I'm seeing a lot of people are bumping with that.
Not necessarily me. Like the homies would always be like, some of the homies, I'm not saying their names, but some of the homies would be with a girl, and they'd like, damn, like her friend is like, she's low-key bad, or she has some bad friends. And I was like, I low-key feel that, bro. So I just made it into a song.
Yeah, definitely love it. Because now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it definitely gives me good summer vibes, like spring vibes, that particular track. Are you gonna attribute that with some visuals?
Yeah.
And what's the visuals going to be like for that? Because you already obviously have a lot of good visuals out right now, but I definitely like the Couple Questions visuals. But what would that visuals entail if you partake in creating the direction for that?
I just like, whoever the cameraman is, I have them make the treatment. And after I see the treatment for the video, I'll put in whatever I want, or I'll say like, I don't want to do that. and I'll put my ideas on it. And for One Her Friend, there's really no there's not a concept yet, like of what we're finna do, because I'm shooting some other stuff before that. But I definitely want to get a video in for that.
Can you drop the next single that you're gonna have, like the visuals for that one, or no? We just gonna keep it as a surprise.
Keep it as a surprise.
I was trying to wiggle something out. But here's another happy surprise that I have, that you actually have your own record label, Ape Town. So what made you actually, because you're super, like I said, you're super young. So this is brilliant. I love when younger people come out and they're really taking hold of their craft and taking the full direction for it. So what got you into saying, you know what, I'm not going to sign with a label, or I'm going to start my own and venture out as a project?
Because basically, like when I was first blowing up, I had talked to like every record label like that's out there. I've talked to all of them, and I got deals from most of them. But like it was like a big amount, because anything you get, like you gotta pay that back.
Right.
So like $700K to $1 million, I wasn't ready at the time at all. And I was like the team I'm with, AK Ape Town, I'm more comfortable with them, and then being with Vidya, I'm able to do my own thing too. So like I like that. Like I can drop whenever. I don't have to get stuff held back or have to wait.
Definitely. And I know that you were inspired when you had time, you know, when you were away, to become a rapper. Was there any particular rapper while you were away that actually inspired you, besides, you know, having that time to really think and get creative during that whole stint?
Not really an artist that inspired me.
Just your time in, I don't want to say jail, but jail. Just your time in jail. Does that what?
Yeah.
Okay. And I know you said it was a female guard that actually encouraged you.
Yeah.
That part to me is crazy, because I'm like, I was thinking the whole time when you're talking about that, I'm like, damn it, you would think it would be your friends or something, but it was actually somebody, a complete stranger, that encouraged you to get out here and rap.
Yeah, for surely.
Did you guys ever have a conversation after you made it?
No, I don't even remember her name.
So, but thank you.
I was like really young.
Damn. I did want to ask you one question. So with you, you know, you've always been in and out of the system. Would you ever get into any sort of prison reform sorts of things, like to try to help out? Because I remember you were saying something along the lines that it really is a setup coming in and out, especially with the probation officers.
Yeah. Not a reform or anything like that, but I would tell them, like, try not to go for the first time, and if you do go for the first time, just try to do everything right, so you don't have to stay on probation, because that's what the setup is probation.
Definitely. So you definitely went viral with TikTok a year after releasing your single In My City. Is it really important for you to be viral again on TikTok, or is this something that just happened?
It just happened. Like when I first downloaded TikTok, Different Varieties was already at 100K videos, and In My City was like at 80K videos. I was like, damn.
Would you do a partnership with TikTok? Because I know a lot of creators are actually doing TikTok partnerships and creating a lot of challenges, and even doing the TikTok. I believe they have like a record label now. Would you do some sort of partnership with Ape Town and TikTok?
Yeah, I would. Most definitely.
Have they offered anything to you?
No, not yet, but I have been to their place, and it was in LA. I was at like the TikTok and they were just teaching me all about it and stuff.
Wow. Definitely. So you don't have a lot of collabs with any major artists. You do work with a lot of up and coming artists. Is there anybody that you want to work with that might be major or still up and coming?
Always get asked this, like not really, but whoever, like my team, whether it's my manager or anybody from Vidya, if they'll tell me, like, I think you'll sound good with this person, I'll check them out, and if it sounds like something I could like get on with them, I'll do it.
Definitely. And I hate to ask this question, would you work with Blueface? Because you do give a lot of Blueface vibes. I don't know if you've heard that in the past, but would you work with Blueface as an artist?
Yeah, I would.
Definitely. Okay. I can see that actually working. I could see it going huge. I could see that definitely going huge for the West Coast side of things for sure. All right, so this is my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. You got to drop 5 facts about yourself for your fans out there that don't already know these things. So you got to go real quick, though.
All right. First fact, when in my city in different varieties, I made those on my chest.
Oh, wow.
While I was in juvenile hall. Second would be is that I'm a TV fanatic for surely. I love TV shows and movies.
Okay. What's your favorite show?
My favorite show, top one would have to be Teen Wolf.
Okay, you know what's funny? I was just watching that back like a couple of weeks ago. That's funny that you said that. What you got for number 3?
Number 3, I'm really not a restaurant person. I like fast food, like McDonald's, Jack in the Box. I eat that all day.
No way.
Yeah.
I was on Cali. I tried Jack in the Box one time. I was like, But hey, I like it. I love it. What you got for number 4?
Number 4, we kind of talked about it earlier, but I don't listen to West Coast rappers. Like,
oh wow,
I really don't.
Yeah. Okay. And then what's for number 5?
Number 5, let's see. Number 5. I'm low-key. I'm like a homebody now. Like I don't like going out like that unless it's like about music or studio or something. Other than that, I prefer to be in the house.
I feel it definitely. I do want to ask you one question. Is the haircut a symbolic change? Because you just said you're sober now. Is the haircut a symbolic change for you going forward? Like this might be a new King Most Wanted going forward now?
Yeah. I cut it originally because like it was getting hot and the hair makes me sweat.
He said not really, but I feel it. So are you going to continue to rap about the same things that you rapped about in the past, or are we going to get something different from you on your next project in terms of your sobriety? Both. Okay. Both. Definitely. All right. So we're going into a whole new lane. What's a genre that you could do that you think that people would be surprised by?
Pain.
Okay. All right. Like it. Would you do any emo or any punk rock stuff, like any collaborations? Because that's kind of coming back up. I'm seeing a lot of that resurface. That early 2000s feel. Okay. That's a good one. That's for sure. All right. I feel it. Well, King, thank you so much for dropping by today. I really, really appreciate you taking out your time. I know you're busy traveling. I know you're about to go get some McDonald's or Jack in the Box, wherever you at. Maybe some Chick-fil-A. All right. I'm Julia Vamps. This is King's Most Wanted. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening.